One second. There we go. What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? As you can see, we got the artist formerly known as MLW. We won't say that. It's just confusion now. Who's doing his thing? He's doing the independent wrestling scene and all that. Rob K, how are you, my brother?
Oh, doing well, keeping busy. How are you guys doing?
I was
Another
great
day,
until
baby.
I had
Another
to
day.
watch this. Listen, I got the Continental Delight. We're about to watch the first CMLL pay-per-view from Chicago, so we're kind of excited about this. I missed this from my BKFC shit, so I'm kind of in my feelings right now.
Well, if nothing else, the card on paper seems decent. I'll give him that. Muffins and I were complaining about MLW and their identity prior to going live when you hopping on the air, but like at least on paper, the show should deliver.
Can I ask you a question, Rob?
Yeah.
How old is Ultimo Guerrero?
Woohoo! I want to say 56, but I could be off on that.
56, and he's right now representing MLW as a champion, right?
Correct.
And then we had the former tag team champions who lost the belt, which we didn't even get to see on MLW. And they were old, and they lost it to CMLL. So you got Ultimo Guerrero from CMLL. You got the tag team champions. I think it's Neon and someone else, whoever, from CMLL. And like you guys were saying when I jumped on, you have the girl from, what is she, from Stardom or?
Yeah.
No,
From TJPW.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got her, with the belt where she had one match in MLW history, beats Del Miexo. Like, it's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel. Like, to be honest, like, at this point, when I sat here, I was like, man, how do we come off? Like, and
Austin Aries is still here too. Great.
Yeah.
Of course he is, with his shit haircut.
How does his haircut get worse?
You tell me he don't look like a straight douche.
I mean, he might as well, dress like he acts, right? Man, like the addition to Austin Aries makes me so glad. I only admittedly only watch MLW when you guys invite me on to do watch-alongs because I have no room for Austin Aries either.
I mean, to be fair, there's no MLW until we do the watch-alongs.
True.
So you're up to current. You're at the place of spot.
So the new MLW tag team champions are Magnus and Rugido. Magnus is 32.
And who?
Magnus and Rugido.
Rugido?
The guys.
Okay.
Magnus is 32 and Rugido is 34. So at least
I'm good with that.
There's youth on those, but Ultimo Guerrero is 53 years old.
Yeah,
so Jesus Christ.
I looked it up and we started talking about other things.
Yeah, so look, we're gonna start with the MLW World Tag Team Championship, which is held by CMLL.
So it's gonna be CMLL versus CMLL for the tag team belt.
Exactly. That's what pisses me off. You have an MLW show in CMLL, and you only have 4 MLW wrestlers, bro. Like that makes no damn sense.
So here's the part that I'm a little confused with, right? If you look at it, you go, okay. Now this is a stupid way to show your fan base you lost belts 2 seconds into your live, right? So if you're an MLW guy at this point, this is where I was like, you know what? When we come on here, we're gonna have to keep it really real. And then this is just the way I'm moving nowadays. So if I'm an MLW guy and I'm not on this pay-per-view, this card, I'm not an MLW guy. I have no value to this company because this whole card is filled with luchadors. And it's no disrespect to any of them. A lot of these brothers can go, but you're not important enough to be a thought on this show, which right now, this is the biggest show that they put out because it's the new current pay-per-view. and you're not on this card. So if you're not on this card, you are not important. It's not no disrespect to anybody, but if MLW doesn't have a place for you on this card, you're not an important enough wrestler on MLW.
Yeah. And I think, especially, again, I echo the no offense intended to anyone. And let's face it, like on paper, this is going to be a good show, but like this is basically MLW promoting a CMLL show. MLW, who has an issue with who's had issues with finding an identity since the pandemic.
Yep.
And they've kind of like attached all of their horses to CMLL, which is, let's face it, also not a novelty in America anymore. Like it was a novelty kind of when they first showed up, but now, like with thanks to AEW also partnering with CMLL, and GCW has been very good at bringing luchadores in, and then of course the big elephant in the room of WWE purchasing controlling interest in AAA. Like the lucha north of Mexico is not a rarity or novelty at present time.
Well, my other issue is this. So you have AEW, who's going to do a big Mexico show next month, promoting a AEW show in Mexico, and you mean to tell me MLW could have done that in a smaller venue and promoted an MLW show from down in Mexico and having CMLL wrestlers promoting their own show?
Kind of did it.
Mexico.
They did it like 2 years ago when they had Azteca Lucha stuff.
Yeah, was it on TV though?
Yeah, we watched it. Me, you, and Rob.
What? But was it live on TV or was it taped?
Well, when they went down to Mexico previously with Azteca, that was with, I believe, mostly with the Crash.
You're right. That was Crash because that was when Richard Holiday was still there.
And they did have some episodes from Mexico, yes. But not a promoted show. We're going to go against this company here. AEW is doing that in the Mexico arena, and they already sold up them plays out. And that arena holds like over 20,000 or more. So,
man, that's a lot of people.
And that's the reason why WWE did what
Magnus
they did and buying AAA.
Cocky bastard.
Because they saw AEW is making that move to Mexico, and they say, "Well, hold up, let's pull the trigger on this before these guys go and do something there, and then we'll come second." Because remember, like you said before, Trev, if it doesn't happen in WWE first, it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist anywhere else.
True.
They have to be first. If they're not first,
but listen, it's no disrespect to CMLL. They have a great product and they have unbelievable wrestlers. But when you think of Mexican heritage of wrestling, AAA is the mecca for them. And WWE doing what they did with AAA, what AEW is doing with CMLL it's like an afterthought because the best names all go through AAA. It's kind of like, and I don't want to make it a baseball reference, but would you rather be in the majors or in the minors? And CMLL compared to AAA would be the minors compared to AAA.
And then also the rumor that I read somewhere that when AEW has their show there in Mexico, WWE is going to be looking at that show really hard to see which CMLL wrestlers are soon to becoming free agents to try and do the poaching like they did with
Stephanie Vecchor.
There was Stephanie, who just like that, boom, they pulled her out, and then they had to start canceling shit that they have for her down in Mexico because she signed. So imagine the real Mystical leaving to WWE. I mean, they won't be able to use the gimmick because the name belongs to CMLL, but still.
You could flip the gimmick though.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I mean, you could just call him Mystique or like.
I mean, remember what happened when Sin Cara? I just dropped it. Yeah, they turned him into Sin Cara when the OG Mystico.
Yeah. So you rather have the real guy with a different gimmick, or do you want to have that gimmick with you down there?
You don't need the gimmick because the people will know the wrestler.
No, not if they're masks, and not if they don't follow wrestling like that out of Mexico coming to the States. They're looking for Mystical, not some guy named something else,
I
formerly
mean,
known as Mystical.
I mean, I don't know this is all lucha chicanery anyway. Because like, let's face it, we got a La Parka #3 running around right now too.
Well, and that's the whole thing to the fan who's not a real fan, and that's just basic fan. They're gonna see La Parka when he comes in, and they're gonna like, oh my god, that's La Parka. But then folks like us, we know
he lost 300 pounds, but yeah, looks
yeah.
great.
But folks like us, we know what they do in Mexico, that they go and the gimmick belongs to them, and they always try to get somebody younger when the older wrestler is no longer available and is getting older now. Okay, now to try to get somebody younger onto that outfit.
You know what? Not for nothing. If WWE was smart, you'd have all these guys that are on this show on MLW, and you looking at them because there's a lot of really good luchadors that are young and that they look real good out here. So I'd be looking at that. This match, I mean, it's a luchador match, and I'm not the biggest luchador fan, so I'm kind of like, all right, but
well, you in the wrong show. There's going to be all pretty much all luchador matches.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's just, to me, it's real wild that this guy won a fucking case against WWE, and it just seems like no money was put back into this company.
No, he probably spent. Well, he's probably spent all the money on Matt Riddle and the CMLL partnership.
Yeah,
but I mean,
hey, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, all right. Matt Riddle isn't signed to MLW. He's a PBA, right?
Right. But I don't imagine he's cheap.
No. But you're only paying him once a month. Right? Like, what? I mean, all right. Like, let's just say at most, how much you think he's making per appearance?
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, he's he's definitely not making WWE money, but I want to say it was like Hammer's OG contract was like 50 grand for like the equivalent of once a month. 50 grand like over the course of a year. Once a month.
That's not bad.
Like basically like I don't know how they do it now, but originally they basically just they contracted you for a number of dates and paid you X amount of money total over the course of it.
Oh, good cutter. I mean, I don't know. I just see a guy made $20-something million, and it went from weekly to one show a month. You know what I mean? Like,
no. I mean, we agree that like we don't know what we're not seeing like the fruits of said financial boon. Like, I will say, like, some of the, like, once they figured out what they're doing production wise, like, the production has gotten better.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Production's definitely gotten better. But, like, here's my thing is, like, how did you expect anybody to stay interested, right, in a product that is less than, no, I'm not saying less than. It's literally a great quality visual of an independent once a month show.
Yeah, and no, I wholeheartedly agree. And yeah, I'm not sure like what all I can add to that we haven't like brought up like before. Like I don't don't want to turn this into a trash MLW hour, but yeah, you're right. And we agree that like whereas like the CMLL leads to good wrestling, they're not doing anything to bolster their own roster in the meanwhile. Like, yeah, they've brought some big names in, but it's still like very much a CMLL show. I mean, this show included, obviously.
Rob, me and you and Muffins were talking, and I think what really frustrated me, not because I'm a big Contra Unit guy, but when they bring in that Baba Yaga guy, right?
Hey,
and they made a big deal. They made a big deal to put the flag on him, and he's part of Contra Unit. We never seen him again.
Yeah. There's very little like proper continuity.
there's nothing MLW is doing where you sit back and you go, all right, this makes sense, and I'm engaged for a long story. There is no long story. There's no story behind anything. And in wrestling, it's not like 1980 where, you did have some storylines, but a lot of the time we just wanted to see guys wrestle, and it was cool. It didn't have to have a story because it wasn't overdriven. We're in 2025 where you got to have mic skills, you got to be able to wrestle, or not even, because some people can't wrestle for shit, but you got to be able to tell a story. That's what people get behind. Like me, I don't like Darby Allin. People love his story. Yeah. I don't like Orange Cassidy. People love the kick thing, right? Because they liked it because it's something different. It was something fun, and people enjoyed it for whatever it was. You like LAX because it's street. You like BRG because he reminds you of that old school fucking kind of, larger than life paid. I could bag any bitch I want. All these people have things that you could get behind, but you have to build behind it. There's not one person, even with like WTF. How many times do you see them come in with a good free agent? They go through WTF and you never see them again.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Or they did nothing with, like, they brought Richard Holiday back when he was arguably his hottest. Like, he could have he had enough support behind him. He could have just walked in, took the world championship, and everyone would have cheered or booed depending on whatever his mood was. Yeah, and they proceeded. They fed him to Kojima and then proceeded to do absolutely nothing with him.
It just.
The problem that I hate with Mexican wrestling or wrestlers from Mexico is like they give hope to just anybody like myself to be a wrestler. Like, there's people like me built like shit, and they're wrestlers in Mexico, bro. And that's
I've yet to see you do a role though, Muffins.
Huh?
I've yet to see you do a role though, Muffins.
Dude.
Like,
and that drives me crazy because it's just like, dude, it's just like you could be a wrestler. I mean, there's got to be some kind of criteria there.
That's not a Lucha issue. That's just wrestling. I mean, have you gone to an indie show,
dude? If you want to be a cop, a doctor, or lawyer or something, there's tests. You got to pass specific tests to be that. There should be the same shit in wrestling. You got to pass some type of test to be a wrestler, because people like myself who look like me should not be wrestlers.
Well, wait, and let's not show our age and be on our Vince McMahon. Everybody's got to be, gunned up.
I'm a full believer of wrestling as a circus, and there's a little bit of everything.
I understand that, but damn it, dude, they're just something. I just like, wow.
Hold on, Muffins. To Luchador's defense, and I'm not disrespecting you. You're the one who said you're built like shit. To Luchador's defense, as heavy as these guys are, bro, they're flipping around like motherfuckers.
I understand that, dude, but I want to see it flip. I just don't want to see all the fat flipping with them too, though.
I mean, as long as they can execute the move, I don't think the weight matters.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing about like Laparca. Like, I would poke at his weight, but like he was still pulling out tope suicidas somehow.
Yeah, like and Rob K will pull me on this. He'll back me up on this. I remember there was a tag team called the Colossal Kongs, managed by Harley Race.
What?
They were called the Colossal Kongs. There were two humongous guys with masks, and they were, I think one was called Awesome Kong and something or the other.
Well, it was like Awesome and King Kong.
Yeah, right. So they brought him up. They had a match at one of the pay-per-views on TV on TBS against Flair and Sting. The match lasted less than 3 minutes because these two guys couldn't keep up inside the ring.
I mean, their gimmick was they were fat. They were terrible. They legit terrible.
So you see these two guys who could barely last in the ring. They were out of breath. Sting did I want to say he did like a splash from the top rope and pinned one of the dudes, and that was it for them. They disappear after that.
Well,
guys were huge,
like a low blow kick kind of thing.
These guys were huge. but they just couldn't. They had no air. They couldn't, the conditioning. Oh shit!
What the fuck are these guys doing?
I think he was gonna like try to carry him, and then just decided he couldn't. I don't know.
So the good guys cheated.
Well, I'm not sure who's the good guys because I don't keep up with Lucha all that much.
I didn't see the kick though.
See, it looked like they were. Yeah, see, like I looked like he was going for an inverted atomic drop originally, and then
Okay. That's
except
what
he
I
like.
thought. Did he kick him or he did not kick him?
No, he
Like,
did nothing.
I don't know. The camera cut at a really awkward time.
Yeah, and I thought he kicked him. I said, hold on, the good guys just cheated to win.
The only reason why I thought he kicked him is because the other guy's holding his nuts.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't think he did anything. I think the move never happened, and they just kept it moving, knowing that there goes the finish.
Which on the plus side, though, like I do appreciate a bit more wrestlers do that rather than try to repeat a spot that they blew.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I hate that.
The bad guy just took the mic. He said, "This is not how you win." He said, "We won a rematch." He won the rematch in Mexico, though.
What's the difference?
I didn't get the last part. He's out of breath.
Actually, random thought popped into my head as this is going on. Last I knew, Joe Dombrowski's an employee of AAA.
What?
Yeah, he's got he does English commentary for them, or had. Ooh. Joe Dombrowski.
Oh. What?
All right, Rob, what are they talking about?
No, he's speaking English. I just don't understand the fuck he's saying.
I don't have the sound turned up.
Me neither.
Oh no.
Dude, that dude speaking English, and I don't even understand what he's saying.
You're better off with the Spanish.
This is horrible.
Look, crowd is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if you want revenge, we'll see you down in Mexico. Well, they should have stuck to Spanish because I couldn't understand what they were saying in English. Oh shit! Oh,
he yanked it off.
Both of them. That's I still don't understand this shit. You wear a mask, but look how easy it is to take this shit off. Dude,
take it off mad easy.
I tie the damn things so they don't come off. Good Lord. Sounds like Rey Mysterio. He wears a thing down the bottom so you can take it and rip it from the bottom. Like, come on, bro. With Velcro.
Yeah, but Rey Mysterio got the sickest outfits, though.
But he wears the mask and he wears the Velcro on the bottom of the thing.
Yeah, so he could just pull.
And then you could just take it off.
Most people ain't trying to rip your mask off on some dumb shit.
Dude, all the Mexican wrestlers here are trying to rip your mask off.
Yeah, it's because they're assholes. What do you want? Like,
I don't know. Hey, look at that. Finally, somebody put some subtitles and shit.
Don Gato Tequila.
Never heard of it. I went on commercial for 20 seconds.
Oh. So I'm down with Lucha Tequila if I drink tequila at all.
And then it's a commercial from the mayor from my city.
Yeah.
At that. Now it's Jared. So I missed the whole thing here.
Yeah.
Okay, subtitles.
Hey, while this is going on, like I say, Don's not up on things, and so we found the baby. But did we ever figure out the kidnapping
Nobody,
of?
nothing. Who kidnapped him? Nothing, bro. Another
Okay.
storyline that went out the drain because nothing finished.
How is he going to do that shot? He doesn't. There we go. Camera
Well,
magic.
that's why they panned away from. Oh, there goes my dude.
Yeah. For being live, at least they have somebody who knows how to type fast.
Like I say, that is unless they move the Chicago office. That is not the Chicago office.
This shit was shot at the last tapings.
Contract just broke in now, Chef.
I'm still on the.
No, Jose just came in saying that contract was broken, and they're cussing mayhem out there.
Now they're just chugging tequila.
It's a $60 bottle of tequila.
I never heard of them.
Yeah, that shit is
Well,
good,
that
man.
guy's gonna get fired.
That's $50 right there. I know a little something about tequila.
Well, man, hopefully he wins the belt. That way, the belt will belong to him and not stolen.
Cool, Kira
Come
Kwan.
on.
Yeah.
That shit, he ain't winning it. It's going to one of the Mexican guys, and it's going back to CMLL.
Well, you know, him and Dijak, they did really good for 3 days. They won every match they had there.
And CMLL?
Yeah, they won Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Damn.
I said tag team.
Quan super fucking. Listen, Quan is fucking talented, man.
They don't give him the chance. I don't know why. Well, at least my boy is here. Hammerstone is here to clean the day.
And he's gonna be in NWA too, right?
NWA.
Yeah, isn't he gonna be in NWA?
Oh yeah, for the cup. Yeah, for the cup. The Carter Cup.
Oh, who's he teaming with?
I don't know.
I haven't seen it. I just know that they had like the cup behind him with like a picture of just him.
Yeah, I don't know who he's teaming with.
Your boy Hammer.
No, it's Kojima.
Oh my god.
For life.
What match is this?
For shits and giggles.
Oh god.
So hopefully, Hammer will win this match. Yeah, some of these things I just don't get it anymore. Like they make the matches and you go like, why? There was nothing. There's no reason for Kojima to be wrestling Hammerstone. Hey, the streamers. Hey, where's Rob K? You seen him yet, Chef?
Oh,
Rob K, he there? He should be sitting in the front row with a mask on.
Listen, Rob K is he's anti-MLW.
I know he was anti McGriddle because I remember
No.
And stood up and
he's anti-MLW. Dude, he kicked it. He kicked the MLW name off of his shit. It's no longer MLW Confusion. It's just Confusion.
It's the Confusion Wrestling Podcast.
He's confused. Confusion.
Well, I mean, never any doubt.
Was that not enough to say that he's anti-MLW? He said, erase the name completely.
Okay, so why are we still MLW then?
We're not. We're Urban Wrestling Network.
Yeah, but we always been like pro MLW though.
I mean, we talk about everything else pretty much.
So
when's the last time we really talked MLW?
the last time, when they had the last show.
My point exactly.
Yeah. And that was a month ago.
Well, there's another complaint about we can make about MLWs. They not doing anything to generate any buzz whatsoever. The closest thing they do about buzz is around their event, and then that buzz goes away because Jinder Mahal's not coming back. Baron Corbin's probably not coming back, though. I think him and Dijak would make a killer team.
Oh yeah. First off, like I just said, there's no MLW guys. All right, let's just say right now, I would say Quan, Hammer, McGriddle, and Dijak.
Yeah.
Those are MLW guys.
Well, what about the whole
Not for
Contra
nothing.
unit? Contra unit?
Who?
Contra unit?
Go ahead.
What?
Who would you consider an MLW person?
No, I'm saying Contra unit. Aren't they MLW?
Yeah, but the only right
Are
now,
they?
at least as of tonight, the only member of Contra
Oh yeah.
is
So,
Quan.
where's Kane at? Like, where their Extreme Horsemen at?
So here's my thing.
Oh, not the Extreme
From
Horsemen.
the-
What the hell are they called now?
The Rogue Horseman. So
Yes.
here's my thing.
Commercial.
All the members of Contra Unit. Jacob Fatu is killing it in WWE.
Yep.
Davari, I don't know what he's doing.
He's a
Simon
bad
Gotch,
guy.
okay. Simon Gotch, I don't know what he's doing.
He's running around the indies,
Right.
occasionally reuniting with the Vaudevillains.
Even better. So he's doing this thing on the independents. Then you have Mads Kruger, who has never been anything but a big guy who barely ever gets seen. He had a quick little stint where we thought he might win the belt,
Yes.
and you haven't seen him since.
We're still waiting for him to win the belt almost over a year later.
So my thing is, he's Mr. Irrelevant. And it's no disrespect to him. We all like Mads Kruger.
Yeah.
But he's never been showcased, and he's never been a mainstay. Okoro Kwan dealt with the injury. Then he asked for his release, which was public. He came back. He had a few good matches. Now we see him with the whole 9/10 of the law possession thing. And then we'll see how long that lasts after that.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, what happened to Akira?
Last time he's been primarily in Japan, wrestling for Big Japan Pro Wrestling.
Okay, so look at that.
Yeah, but think about it this way, Rob. Akira was the biggest, and I'm not saying name-wise. But he was pushed heavier than anyone else.
Yeah.
He was dominating. He looked great. He had a few good matches. He had the banger with forgot his name. Don't matter. Then he lost to the Bullet Club guy.
Kenta, yeah.
Kenta.
He had another match, was good, and then we haven't seen him since.
Yeah.
But they were pushing him and his dog to the roof.
Yeah, like the last time we saw him, like he debuted the phrasing of the Psycho Samurai, his latest persona, and then he cuts that promo, and then we've not seen him since.
So it's like everyone that you even like. Let's just say with me, because I've been critical, good and bad, of Akira.
Mm-hmm.
Even to when we used to sit here and talk. I'm just saying. And, I thought there was sometimes he did some whack shit, and I thought there was sometimes he did some dope shit. But listen, I gave him his flowers when I thought he did dope shit, and I'm gonna tell you when I think you do whack shit.
Exactly.
But the whole time we're sitting here, we're watching him and we're enjoying what he's doing, right? We always gave him his props, do what you do, whatever. And we enjoyed the process. We're like, damn, he's looking strong. Like he's looking like he's one of those top MLW tier guys. He ain't even a ramp.
Yeah.
I mean, MLW is just CMLL. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Wow, that came up short. I guess you can't kick the old man like that.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because, I like MLW. I do. I just hate that they have no direction and there's nothing behind MLW that you sit back and you go, yeah, this is why we want to stay engaged with it.
No, they are my biggest thing is like they don't outside of that 3-hour window they're taping a show, like they're not engaging their fan base whatsoever.
None. And then you got like wrestlers nowadays, and this is not a shot at anybody specific. Wrestlers feel like they got to be paid for everything. And here's where it's weird to me, because if this is the place you got to make your bread in, I don't care if it's independent, I don't care if it's MLW, WWE, whatever. You promote the shit out of wherever you work for.
Mm-hmm.
I need more money to make a promo because I got to do more research, or I got to do more homework, or I got to figure out what this person's like or anything. That's your job. This is your occupation. Well, I don't want to hear that, whatever. And if that's the case, when you're getting booked, you got to be upfront with the promoter and say, look, I need this money because if I'm going to be cutting promos, then I should be making this much money. If I'm going to be doing this, I should make this much money. But at the same time, you got to understand, these promoters, and I'm not saying they all good. I'm not saying they all bad. I'm not saying all the talents are good. I'm not saying they're all bad. But at the end of the day, if everybody's only out for self, how much of this independent or company is really going to make if everybody's out for themselves?
Oh, I will say, like, the difference is, in this case, this is MLW. This is the major league of professional wrestling, and they can't even be bothered to do like that many tapes that they can spread out like over the month. Like if you can do a pre-tape with Cesar Duran and Selena De La Renta, like you can do you can cut some promos.
Oh yeah,
guys in the back. Like there's definitely a difference between Major League Wrestling, who, as we like to say, got $20 million from the WWE, and SCW Pro out in Davenport, Iowa.
It's true. I mean, like, okay, now, granted, let's just say the BKFC shit that I watch. Every fighter from BKFC wears BKFC hats and T-shirts, everything on their social media. They're always repping it. These Ice Wars guys, Ice Wars this, Ice Wars that. But the crazy part is, it's bugging me because the Team USA guys, they'll reshare like their own like post about them, but when another Team USA guy comes, they won't reshare that. All the Canada guys, they're showing mad love to each other, right? And I'm like, this is a brotherhood that goes on. But they all rock the Ice Wars brand. They all rock the BKFC. You don't see nobody on independence really rocking a promotion shirt from wherever they go, or you know what I mean? Because, but if I'm a wrestler, or if I'm a fighter or an athlete, I'm going to rock my team. I do it all the time. I got jerseys for teams I rocked in 1994, 93. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's my point, right? Like, always be prideful of where you work. It's not just give me money and whatever. To me, that's corny. Because then you don't want to be there. And if you don't want to be there, you shouldn't be here.
I don't want to
always be your best. And a lot of these people ain't that. They believe in their fucking hype and their gimmick shit. It's like, yo, remember what reality is, because outside this ring, you bleed like everybody else. You go through the same bullshit like everybody else.
Come on, Hammerstone. Jesus.
Yo, this match is going on way too long.
End this shit already. Hit him with the pendulum.
I can't even tell you how disengaged I am with Cozy Max. I can't tell you how I can't stand their matches. Rob, I know this is your guy.
But like, calling a spade, I don't think they're using Kojima appropriately. Like I as I said, like I've said, like I love Kojima. Would I have made him world champ? No. Would I have made him dual champ? No. I would use him like Suzuki. Have him come in, have him do his thing against randos, and call it a payday.
This is where I separate from, because you're right, because you know his work and how he gets down. I only know him from what I've seen in MLW. So to me, this is the Kojima I know. I don't know the good Kojima you know.
But I'm also like realistically speaking, like he's not a best bout. Like even in his youth, he was never a best bout machine. But we are dealing with a 50-plus-year-old man now as well, and like that's the thing is like he's not a best bout. Yeah, he's not a best bout machine. Like he's not that well known in America. Like he should not be the focus.
Oh my God, they're gonna have Kojima beat Hammer.
I figure they will.
I'm behind.
Lariato.
Everybody's dead. No way. Is Hammer going to lose? No, it's taking too long.
Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, the match isn't over yet.
There's still time for Hammer to lose. You scared me. I said, hold on. How fast are you?
Well, no. When he was reversing the Nightmare Pendulum, I thought it would be over.
Dude, it scared me because I was like, hold on. Already? I didn't even see that.
Wait, he's going for a second, Lariato.
Yeah, the first one didn't take him down, so he's got to go number 2.
Come on, Hammer. Hit that pendulum and he beat him already.
I just hope if he does the Nightmare Pendulum, he doesn't break his legs like he tries to with Savio Vega.
It's over. 1, 2.
Oh, he even hit it flush.
Yes. Hammer Stone.
I'm surprised. If I was a betting man, I would have bet money on Kojima tonight just because of how MLW books.
Me too. Yeah, I was expecting Kojima to win.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I wanted Hammer because Hammer makes more sense. But
look, now one person cares.
In my heart, I wanted Hammerstone to win, but I'm thinking, well, with how things happen, Kojima's going to win. For why, I have no idea.
Look, that crowd. They don't give a shit about that match.
No, they're there for the Mexican wrestlers.
Yeah. Well, and it wasn't like a that great of a match in terms of it wasn't very explosive. Like this is a match that you basically got off on by enjoying whomever like the wrestlers were. Like so this is not a work rate match. This is like, oh yeah, I want to see Hammer and Kojima go at it. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody wants to see
hair anyways.
He's dressing for the role he wants in life. Skeezy douchebag.
Oh, because that hair looks horrible. Wow.
He's trying to dress.
Would you guys be opposed to a new Contra unit led by Hammerstone?
I'm not going to say I'm opposed to it, but I'm curious to see how Hammer being in Contra will work considering their history.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
I mean,
if anything, we should ask Hammer if he's still under contract at WTF.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good point. We all know the answer to that.
Pop the wife on that one.
Well, I went to commercial again. This is bullshit.
I just see Dombrowski and Night at the Roxbury over here talking, but no value.
Yeah, no, I'm on mine's on commercial right now.
You know, the funny thing is, if it wasn't for Hammer, I'm pretty sure, like, of all the wrestlers booked tonight, Joe Dombrowski's taller than all the wrestlers booked tonight, except for maybe Hammer.
Wait, Azteca Lucha guy comes out to his Azteca Lucha logo.
I'm still on commercial. On hymns. I don't even know what the all hymns is.
He just noped a guy. He just noped a guy. That was great.
It's Azteca 13.
That was pretty cool.
That was great. Just walked up to a guy, go shake his hand, and just nope. Biggest Rudo in the house.
He's Azteca number 13, but why is Azteca number 13 having a match?
I don't know.
Makes no sense.
On the card?
No.
Yeah, this is not an announced match, whatever it is. Is he going to get crushed by?
What is this?
Whoa, Myron Reed.
Myron Reed?
Oh shit, he's back. Nice. Yes. Yes.
Speaking of former things, is Myron still part of the Beaumayes?
Was he before?
Yeah. He became Boumaier and disappeared.
He was?
Yeah. I don't think he wanted, like, given how he acted while he was a member of Beaumayes, I don't think he wanted to be part of Beaumayes.
He said he's back in MLW.
Got that, but he's saying a whole lot more. We need some more update on the.
Well, Myron Reed's back, better give him the middleweight championship.
Yes. Yes.
Justice will be served.
Ooh, and he said injustice will be served.
Oh, I just heard it from your TV.
Justice was like the worst stable in MLW.
You crazy. You are crazy. Bite your tongue. Bite your tongue.
They're worse than WTF.
Wow.
One of the best tag teams there.
What was Homeboy's name, his partner? Because I like that dude.
Jordan Oliver.
Jordan Oliver. I liked them. I thought they was all right.
Exactly.
I hate Jordan Oliver.
Wow.
I'll watch it. I'll watch him though, unlike McGriddle. So, like,
So, Rob, man, you act like that's a big drop-off statement. Like,
I know that is an unfair comparison.
like I said, I like the Injustice.
I love Injustice.
See, now you got me and Muffins agreeing. That's like super rare.
Hot Take City over here.
For a second, I thought it was the Bevelton Dream.
I mean, might as well get all the sex offenders in one show, and hopefully, you don't have to be anywhere else.
This dude is wild with it.
Because I just the post that the Bevelton has been doing lately.
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out how to do subtitles in this damn thing.
So I can't skip this commercial. I mean, I don't really want to, but there's wrestling to be had.
Oh fuck!
The latest trailer for the new Naked Gun.
This looks fucking terrible.
What's going on here?
Oh my god. They're doing too much.
Oh, that's why it's a real commercial because Paul Walter Hauser's in it.
Yes. Shell's favorite wrestler. Hey, there's the girl right there.
My guy's always working. Don't hate. Oh, there goes our champion.
Can't compete. She has to sit in the cheap seats.
Hey, June 7th, Ward Chamber.
So tell me EXO has to wait almost 3 months to have another match?
Well, next month.
Yeah, she wrestled last month, then this month, and then next month. That's 3 months.
And then she won the belt. She'll get the belt back.
What belt is he rocking?
For Mexico.
Kind of cool belt. I kind of like it. Is this belt on the line?
I doubt it. Now I like this dude right here.
Oh, now there's a non-Paul Walter Hauser commercial on.
Yeah, Echisetto. I like the Echisetto, man. He's like the Mexican Zack Sabre Jr. He'll put you on some holes and just twist your shit like crazy, man.
If your girlfriend will tie you in knots and has big titties, that's not your girlfriend. That's Hechicero.
Oh, what was that about?
That was a meme that I've seen online, actually.
Holy shit.
I wish a big titty chick will put me in some holds. I'll be happy.
Well, and it wouldn't be your girlfriend. It would be Hechicero.
Oh, God, I hope not. This is the guy that Chef likes too because of the mask. It's Finhe.
Oh, this is my dude right here.
Yeah, because of the mask. Now that's a cool ass outfit he got on.
Bro, he's a pharaoh.
Yeah, no, but all in white though.
He's fucking dope, man.
Yeah, that shit look cool as hell. That shit look clean.
I like the logo inside that gold right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this brother.
Yeah,
right
that's a cool outfit he got on. I like that.
He should be a champion just because of his outfit.
So I guess it's gonna be a 6-man or tag team or some shit. They couldn't get Atlantis Jr.
Oh,
they had to get his father, not the son. Lord.
That's sad because Atlantis Jr. had like the best theme music of all the luchadores.
I know that's what I was saying. They have to get the father, not the son.
Thanks for the expert commentary there, Austin. Cover your drinks, ladies.
So who's the sixth guy?
You are
Who's the 6-man, brother?
No, it's a tag team
Oh, that's
match.
all six already? Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I
They
thought it
were
was
walking to the first 3 guys are walking to each other, so I thought there was a 6-man tag. Another Mexican match on the MLW show. Lord.
Okay, I say. Luckily, it's Finhe. It's got some gold in there. I was worried with the all white tights that it looked like a diaper. Which, I mean, he's not the only guy I worry that about. Like, whenever I see Mr. Wrestling 2, I'm like, oh, Jesus, he's wearing a diaper again.
Mr. Wrestling 2.
I know, I'm kicking it up to your area on that one from Muffins.
You went back. Mr. Wrestling 2.
Teaching young Terry Allen the ropes.
Or the monkeys.
The Mulkeys are not impressed.
I'm trying to figure out how to do captions, but it's not working. It's supposed to be on, but it's not doing shit.
You're fine.
Where's the thing for... Look at that. Chef is so into the action, he fell asleep.
No. I'm responding to someone real quick.
I thought you fall asleep.
Nah.
From all the action.
No, this match is fast paced. You know this match is going to be fast paced.
Atlantis. Let's see how old Atlantis is. Tag him already, you bastard. Jesus. Oh, hell no, dude. Atlantis is 62 years old, bro.
Wow.
I mean, he almost moves better than Kojima, despite being like nearly a decade over than Kojima.
there's gotta be an age limit in some of these matches, bro.
I mean, we shouldn't complain until they start booking Dory Funk Jr., right?
He should be here.
If they brought in Dory Funk Jr., I might have considered going.
I wouldn't mind seeing Dory Funk against Atlantis. That would be.
I want to go, and I want to see the spinning toe hold, and I want to be the loudest person in that arena for a spinning toe hold.
All I know is that will be a classic mad match right there. Atlantis Jr. against Dory Funk Jr. Or Atlantis versus Dory Funk Jr.
Fucking make it a handicap match. Dory Funk Jr. versus both Atlantis.
Jeez, that's not fair.
Not fair to the Atlantises.
That's what I'm saying. That's not right.
Dory Funk's man enough to take both of them, and probably a third Atlantis brother.
Yeah, bring him and put him with Stan Hansen.
Can Stan Hansen even see? I mean, little offense intended.
I mean, he still looks like he can still go.
I just worry about his eyesight because his eyesight wasn't good 40 years ago. That was one of the reasons why his lariat was so terrifying because you never knew where it was going to hit you.
He couldn't even see you when he hit you. He just knew he hit something.
Like he's like he is legit like at least back in the day. I can't speak for now, but was nearly like legally blind without his glasses.
Damn.
And so like that was one of the reasons why the lariat was so feared was because he would just throw it and it might hit you in the face. Might hit you in the chest.
Your chest.
Yeah, hope for the latter because that's where it's supposed to hit you.
And there was no contact lenses back then either, so.
Well,
it's got to be hard, man, if you actually wear glasses and you have to wear contacts because you're a wrestler. I mean, do they even stay in your eyes? All that moving around and getting knocked around and shit?
you know, I don't know. Like, if all the guys I've talked to have never like asked whether they actually wear the contacts in the ring or they just wing it. What do we got going on here?
Yeah, I know that was kind of weird that they did that.
That shit look dumb as fuck.
That's what I said. It looks weird.
What you got? Oh, is it the peanut roll?
You know, I thought this match would be a whole lot better.
And she settled. Oh, Lord.
Yo, this y'all gotta do some talking, man, because you leave it up to me. I'm like,
Sorry, I got handed a snack.
All right. Well, as she said, is coming. Atlantis.
how is the wife doing?
Atlantis.
She's doing well. She's getting laundry packed up so she can hit the road again.
Damn.
Oh shit.
She's
Man, she put more fucking miles than fucking traveling, man. Like,
Bro, you have the perfect marriage. Like,
don't
you
get
guys,
him in trouble. Watch the fucking mouth. Don't get him in trouble.
I didn't say anything.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Rob, just don't even look at the screen. Just let
I'm
them
just
talk.
saying, bro. You guys
Bring
get
something
together.
up about wrestling.
You guys love each other. Blah, blah, blah. And then she has to get up and leave for a couple of days.
This
You know,
motherfucker.
and then she's far away, and then you miss her for real when she goes, "Oh my God, baby, you're back, dude." That's cool though.
No, he's taking his mask off.
Look at this shit.
See, the problem is like the last few times she's gone, she's missed the local promotion. Now she's really jonesing for it.
You know what's crazy? And I'm not trying to cut you off, Robin. I'm kind of saving you too. If you look at the other way, they rip those masks off with no problems. Why this one taking forever?
Because the mask was supposed to come off earlier. Now the mask is supposed to stay on. brother, breaking some kayfabe there.
Good observation. Oh, damn.
His Fiend has come in too high. He does have a cool outfit, though, man.
Yeah.
I've been trying to say that for how long?
What? Never.
Oh, that was a nice freaking roundhouse kick right there. My guy's looking like he's on Cobra Kai. Wow, old man got kicked.
I was waiting for him to kick him in the face, and the mask comes flying off.
He just kicked the old man in his chicken nugget. Whew. That was gonna be a vicious.
I'm trying to figure out, like, don't tell me you flew that poor girl like 1,000 miles just to have her sit there in front row with her belt. Well, actually, something happening.
Wow, commercial break for real?
No, it's YouTube. If you don't pay, you get commercials.
Now I'm getting commercials.
That'd be some shit. You just flew me 1,000 miles just to stay here with my belt and just smile because I can speak the language, English or Spanish. So I'm
she's double fucked today.
I'm just gonna sit here and wave.
Hold on. My guy's going off. Going off.
It's Fiend head.
I don't know. I mean, language barrier, if you really want to pop off, mean nothing. I mean, I met Miyu Yamashita, and she was entirely too excited to meet me for whatever reason. Even like her handler had evidently her handler didn't speak Japanese either, so like she would just mile a minute, and the dude just looked at me and shrugged because I had no clue what was going on.
She high on some shit.
Wow.
Must be the coffee.
My guy is doing his thing right now.
No.
They're giving himself high. Self high five.
Self high five. Wow, why'd you tag the old man in? Ha! Duck underneath. Old man, double fucking flip. Let's go. Ha!
Dude,
arm drag. Old
I'm
man, look
waiting for him to get kicked in the face.
Look, hold on, he's got his fucking 3 minutes of fucking take that. Old man, 60 plus. Ha! Duck underneath. Ha! Take this. Flip him over. Roll him over. Ha! Into the fucking top. Let's go. That's your champion. Oh no! Don't try this, old man.
Yeah.
I think one of the interesting things is like he still does his finisher, which is a modified torture rack.
Oh,
the old man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, what are you trying? Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Modified Regalplex.
The crowd is mild.
In a lucha match, no less.
Yeah. Wonder what. That's odd because like when we went, the crowd was pretty darn hot. Like they had the air horns and the guys with the drums.
Yeah.
Here we go.
First time, right? For the whole show.
And even for the non-luchadors. Because
I don't know what the hell is he doing.
Because VRG got instant heat when he showed up.
He pinned them. He pinned them with the Egyptian lock.
All right, I'll take that. The Pharaoh lock pulled him down. That's what I'm talking about.
Not the Pharaoh lock or the Egyptian lock. Now the crowd is going crazy.
Sphinx.
They're like, "Oh, thanks God, it's over."
I can't believe there's not even a female match in here, man. That's what pisses me off too.
There's not one woman match today?
Is there?
I thought
Nope.
there was.
Nope. At least not for tonight. If they've taped it, if they do, it's taped. Not.
They don't do tapings, man. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop capping, Rob, like the young guys say. Stop
Yeah,
capping.
man. They don't do tapings. But at least I'm
It'd be
happy.
cooler if they would.
Myron Reed is back though, so that was good.
For how long?
Hey, at least he came back.
Look, that she's old as he is.
See, Atlantis was one of the people like I wanted to meet when we went, but like their meet and greet was pretty much officially
Hey,
limited
Horseman.
to
there
Riddle
goes the
and
guy.
Kojima.
There goes
Yes.
the guys.
Yeah.
BRG's pissed off.
Look, I don't care if you guys hear me. What the hell is wrong with his hair?
Don wants to know what's going on with BRG's hair.
It's luxurious and glorious.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we got War Chamber.
War Chamber.
I don't know.
Perfect amount for them.
CW's got it was an OG War Chamber dude.
Yep. War Chambers is basically war games.
Well, Bobby Fish better start stretching
You know
now
what?
so he can be limbered by the time
And not
War
for
Chamber comes
nothing.
around.
Like, outside of Fish, who I do like, outside of Fish, I like the CW Anderson guy. Obviously, BRG's my guy. But fucking Young Arn, like, I want to see Young Arn, man. Like, because I remember watching his pops when I was young. And that's Arn Anderson. Like, it looked like his son is him back in the days.
Yep. Except he got more hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's got more of a gut.
Rock said, yeah, he's down for his War Chamber.
Put the guns in. Put the guns in.
Oh. War Chamber.
Don't get caught in the cold this year.
Commercial.
Boom, 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 boom. War Chamber, baby.
Yes. June 26th, they're going to be in NYC. So they're going to have two shows in June then. The World Chamber beginning the first week in June, and then this one in June 26th. Well, another Mexican match for the MLW title.
Well, can't say that because the Coroquan's in there.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not this one. Well, no, if it's the National Open weight, it is not.
Right.
Kwan's got the main event with Mystico.
Yeah.
This is Luchadores. Ultimo Guerrero defending against Barbaro Cavanario, who's on screen now, and Sandokan Jr., someone I'm not familiar with.
Sentuca. Yeah, no female matches. Which sucks.
Yeah, so we still have McGriddle and Dijak, and then the main event of Mystico, Templario, and Ikuro Kwan.
Sandokan Jr.
Scary got some plunder.
Oh, it's a pirate. Ooh.
No, I'm not even mad at it. I like pirates.
You like anything, bro?
No, I've always liked pirates since I've been a little kid.
You like pirates? Ooh.
I love pirates. So one of the coolest things that I got to see, I actually got to see the Queen Anne's Revenge. That was awesome.
Who?
Pieces of the Queen Anne's Revenge.
Say that again.
I got to see the Queen, like pieces of the Queen Anne's Revenge.
Oh, is that a match?
No, we're talking about pirates, bro.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a
Blackbeard.
show. I was gonna say what?
No, like a few years ago, because like I grew up loving Blackbeard. My wife actually took me to Beaufort, and we got to see parts of the ship and cannons and gold and Blackbeard stuff. It was fucking awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, for a hood dude, I like history. So let's go with this pirate guy. I'm going all out pirate guy.
Yeah,
Your man Barbaro's in this match.
yeah, no. So Flintstone dude,
Fuck that guy Barbaro. How about that?
he's
So this ref guy, I always laugh at this guy. I don't know why, but I just can't take him serious.
why?
I have no idea.
This match has got everything: pirates, cavemen,
Yeah.
sweet bullets.
The match has
Whoa, wow. Why he was the pirate?
Hard chops.
because Ultimo Guerrero is rudo to the core, baby.
All right. We'll take that.
Yeah,
Ultimo Guerrero. Oh, well,
you
that
can't
didn't
be
work
a
out.
you can't be that you can't be a good person to have a mullet. The only person who has a better mullet in wrestling is Dominic Mysterio.
yeah.
Dude, I can't even tell you how much of a fan I am of Dominic Mysterio. Like, that dude he gets it. Like,
Who
he's
and
a
who would have
fucking
thought?
star, man.
Like seeing him like when he first like showed up in like WWE, like he was so like bland and white bread.
Yeah.
Like who would have thought he'd be like the biggest heat getter in the company like 3 years later?
Dude, he's fucking nuclear. Like anything he does is just getting over.
He was like in last year's 2K WWE 2K the story mode. He had the best part of it, and unfortunately, that was like he was pretty early in the story, but they were still like at least at that time they were still milking the prison stint he did.
Oh, that was awesome.
And so like in the story, he's like I'll help you out. I'll help you out against you're feuding with Kane, and like I'll help you out against Kane because I got prison experience. I can show you how to real fight. like we'll set up a meeting after the show tonight, and then Dominic jumps you in the parking lot, and then so you kick the shit out of him, and then he's just like, "This is how we do it in prison, man. Now we're bonded. We're bonded with blood, and you're like, what? With the what? You jumped me in the parking lot. Yeah, now we're bonded for life. Prison rules, and just runs off. What happened here? But it was the best part of the story. He later gets tased by Kane because he snuck a taser into the match. What are you doing, you crazy old man?
Cabinero.
I mean, what is he doing?
Oh. I'm not sure who that hurt more.
Definitely gotta hurt.
Yeah, that ref is like, yo, homeboy, you all right? No.
Oh,
he didn't
shit.
get touched.
Yeah, he's out of the match.
The old man was the smart one. I say as he climbs the top rope to probably somersault on everybody out of the ring. Okay, he didn't somersault anyway. Oh, he like landed ass first into the Pirate's ribs, who probably just broke his ribs on the guardrail.
Jesus. If I'm the Pirate guy, I'm like, yo, just roll me under the ring.
Jesus.
Let me know when it's over.
Okay.
Oh, yo, for a minute there, the guy next to the belt, I was like, yo, why has he got a bandana over his face? I think he has a COVID mask. Yeah, it's a COVID. I was like, because it looked like he had the black joint. I'm like, yo, we got a bandana over his face holding the belt. Like, we got gangsters out here.
He's ice.
Undercover. Yeah, we got him. We got them all. Start on the ring. If we wait for an hour, we could get them all.
Mr. President, you point them, I'll get them.
Yeah, well, we got a caveman, a pirate, and a mullet.
Oh, I thought it was like a native.
Are they doing the We Will Rock You?
He's not Emi Sakura. That's gimmick infringement, bro.
Oh my God!
Look, everybody loves him though.
Everyone loves the fucking name. You know what the thing is? And this is how I can explain it, right? People get caught up on name value. Like if you look right now, you got OBJ, who's a free agent. Everybody's, oh, I want OBJ for what? He's washed. I want James Harden. He's not James Harden no more. Just because a guy was great at one point don't mean he's great anymore. This old man is washed. Huh?
Who's OBJ?
Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh. Yeah, James Storm. Yeah, James Storm, the more time passes, the more you don't see him like wrestling like in a company anymore.
Well, you know what he does, right?
I have no idea.
He owns his own like realty company.
Oh, okay.
He's fucking killing it too.
Oh, does he still wrestle?
Like once in a blue. I think he wrestles just to keep in shape and shit like that. Like,
And he's out of shape too, bro.
no, Storm looks good.
Shit. Storm got a beer gut.
I mean, he's always had a beer gut, though.
I'm gonna say, when did James Storm ever look like, you know?
Now, the older he gets and the less thing he does, Jim, he looks like a beer gut.
Let him enjoy life.
He looks like somebody's uncle.
Oh, we've already established that Muffins doesn't like wrestlers that might look like him.
Dude, look at Ultimo Guerrero. He looks just like me.
And he's the most over guy in the match, too.
Yeah, over the guys who look like they're in shape. They're not getting the love that he's getting.
Oh.
He's probably been wrestling for the last 30 years. He's only 53.
Ooh.
Ultimo Guerrero.
And he looks older than 53.
He's 53. He probably been wrestling. He was like under 20.
Yeah, so he's probably been wrestling since he's 16. No, in Lucha.
Yeah. So,
I mean, whatever. Like in the case of Ultimo, like he can still go. Like of like all the old guys we've seen tonight, he's the one that goes the best.
he's 50. He's been wrestling. He was 10 years old.
Yo, I'm telling you now, this card, even though they sold out, this crowd don't look like they give a shit about this card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least this match.
That was a nice fucking move.
This match has me going.
That
At
was
least
a nice move.
this one has been more fast paced than the other ones.
Tell we watched the pirate break his ribs.
Word.
Sure.
Yo, is it me or is there like 6 million commercials?
It's YouTube.
Oh, like I'm just getting like this is the second time I've gotten some like random placard pop up.
I got Home Depot.
Oh, like just a frame.
Right now, these lucha matches are making Rob want to bring the MLW back into confusion.
Yes. Back to confusion. You know, he could be calling it out Lucha Libre confusion.
Oh, Azteca confusion.
There we go.
CMLLLL confusion. He confused everybody for real. He put 4 extra L's out of it, like he confusing everybody now.
Rob, you
extra
got
L.
the mask too. You got the mask.
Okay, got plenty of masks.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have your mask on watching this show.
He's anti-MLW. I told you.
I'll say he couldn't wear a mask.
Remember what happened last time I wore a mask for a pod?
Oh,
You stopped breathing.
It set some guy off, and I was Timu Rey Mysterio.
oh, that's
and
right. Yeah, somebody got real mad that he wore a mask.
Yeah. Actually, I think it was when we did the Azteca. Like when I come back from Azteca, and so like I even wore an Atlantis mask because Atlantis wrestled, and like the guy just set the guy off.
What you doing to the fans, Rob? Man, leave him alone.
No, it was on here.
He triggered somebody.
Yeah.
Well, wearing a mask?
Yeah, like that's the least offensive thing like I have done on this show, considering how I've mouthed off or other bad takes I've had. Oh, we got the worm.
Hey,
He took a kick to the face and did a worm.
Bam, nice.
Hammerlock suplex.
It was the Flintstone wave of the Flintstone worm.
I mean, you're gonna do a move, or you're just gonna keep fucking pumping over there.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that.
I can say that like taunting like that didn't work for Guerrero earlier. Oh, but he's going for the super gourd bus, super reverse suplex. He might get the match. This is how he won the title.
Oh. The Super Guerrero special. Now, this match wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed this one.
This match is fun.
This match fucking sucks.
And then we still got another three-way.
Is fucking War Games here yet? Like,
War Games.
Yeah. War Chamber, my fault. War Chamber.
Just say War Games was the first time MLW took a WWE paycheck.
Well, they're up for this match. They got their old man hero.
And landed on the dude who like took an early spill on the guardrail.
Right, he's gonna go back. They're gonna do X-rays. He got an internal bleeding.
Damn, bro.
Just because the guy messed him up and landed on his chest afterwards. So basically today's experiment was Myron Reed coming back in a fake match against Azteca 13.
Yeah, that's been the best moment so far.
That was the best match of the night. Was that one?
Right? Your man Joe Dombrowski. You already know how it's
Oh, we'll get to see if Hammer's bigger than Dombrowski.
Yes. Hammerstone.
Oh. Because Joe Dombrowski turns out big dude.
How tall is he?
He's like at least 6'3".
Oh wow.
Like he's like my size, which I never expected. But I saw him over at Uprising.
Hammer. Oh, he saw somebody.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, USA flag. In Mexico soil.
Chicago, Mexico soil.
Yeah, Mexican soil.
Of the great old USA.
Do it. Disrespect them.
But sometimes it's best that legends lay down and rest.
Oh, he got the crowd going with shiny Mexico. I told you they were in Mexico soil.
But here's the thing: you ask about my future, and
Damn it, went to commercial.
Right.
Some people say I got big hands.
Bunch of bastards.
I'm gonna get my hands on some gold. And right now,
Uh-oh.
the national openweight championship.
Uh-oh. He's looking at Guerrero for the belt.
Title you put on the map, Mr. Henderson.
Yes, sir.
Beat this old man's ass.
And he never lost that title. Remember, he turned it in. Yep. He's like, who's Guerrero?
He's gonna get shanked after the show. That's a lie. That's a lie. The parking lot is caged in.
Well, can they get him into American soil after the show?
I mean, the parking lot's gated actually, so he should be safe as long as he stays in the venue.
You know what's funny? Like if he wanted some real heat right there, he should have said, let's go Donald Trump.
It worked for Sam Adonis.
Oh. Here we go. Yes.
Now choke him with a flag.
Yes. Choke
Oh,
him.
that'd be great. Oh, I thought he was going to.
Dude, that'd be awesome because that right there will pull like a race war right here. Like you said, this belt belongs in America, not Mexico. Yes.
This is the Hammerstone I want. I want a heel hammer.
Yes.
All right. So far, the best two things has been Myron Reed and Hammerstone beating up.
No, he stole the Deuce flag.
He only borrowed it. He did just the guy's flag.
He said, yo, I need my flag back. I'm surprised that dude didn't get jumped in the parking lot for bringing the flag in.
He had it. Listen, he had the flag in his pocket. He's under his shirt.
He's right.
He wasn't walking in with the American flag.
He's in Mexican soil right now. You gotta be careful.
Yo, this guy is the fucking worst. I swear to you, I don't think there's anything worse than I used to hate on Brother Love. Remember that guy? He used to, I love you, bro. As a kid, I fucking hated that guy, right? But he did his job.
Okay.
This guy, he's worthless. And it doesn't matter how many great fucking wrestlers you put around him, he still looks like a worthless fuck in a fucking velour suit.
I love you. Brother Chef, Brother K. I love you.
Yeah, his all white suits on. Yo, he was fucking hilarious.
His face will always turn red.
Oh my god,
painted
man,
red.
Yes. Okay, so do we think that he's finally gonna lose this damn belt or no?
Wait, breaking news. Oh, we already know. Ain't breaking news, you fucking moron.
Really? They're just randomly throwing Matthew Justice in there, not Stingray. Well, it's 3 for 4 on that team then.
which means this is going to be taped tonight or was taped already. This match.
Uh-uh.
So are they're going to have just the match that night. That's it.
No, it's gonna be another pay-per-view. Ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, June 7th. So this is going to be
Yeah, so
taped.
this shit ain't taped.
Yeah, this is being
No.
taped tonight, or it already happened already.
No, we would have heard something.
No, because I read it. They already did it already.
Did they?
Yeah, they were doing the match before the show.
Okay.
Because I think they were going to. I think that's this match and one more match for that show. Because this match takes almost like an hour to finish. So
Yes.
You're not wrong.
No, it's just not
remember the last time that was good is when Contract Unit 1 and they put the giant flag over the cage.
That was fucking epic.
And we thought it was going to be a change store or something good, and nothing good happened.
Yeah.
It was total
This
crap.
seems to be the MLW way.
I was like, holy shit, Contract Unit 1, they're taking over. It's going to go crazy. And then MLW does what MLW does.
Crazy part is, Contra Unit never won a belt. Because Janai Kai came in with the belt.
Oh,
Yeah.
they won the tag titles. Briefly.
Oh, they did. They did. You're right. Which didn't last that long neither.
And that was kind of crazy. Jesus Christ. I don't want to talk sports. Hey, Chef. I don't want to talk sports, but earlier tonight, Houston gave up the pitcher gave up 10 runs in the first inning. Only had one out, and it's the guy who's Lance McCullers who just came back because he had like shoulder issues for the last 2 years.
Wow.
So this is his second time. They report that he was getting death threats after the game. Bro, come on, you serious? Give me
I
a
mean,
break.
what do you expect from the guy?
Give me a break, bro. Like, you serious right now?
People take that shit too serious, man.
Dude, I love social media because I always thought it was going to be something positive, but this is the negative about social media.
Yeah, absolutely.
People don't put their faces; they put some kind of emoji, and then they can talk to shit to you all day. Like, okay, whatever, dude. Like, come tell me to my face. Don't be a coward. Say something.
Exactly.
You see my face, bro. I will tell you, like, come whatever. You ugly. I know I'm fat. Tell me something that I don't know. Yes, I got three. Like I've been told before, you fat. You got 3 chins and shit. Dude, tell me something that I don't know. I know. Like, come on now, bro. Like, at least if you're going to insult me, at least tell me something that I've never heard before.
Make it witty.
Because that's not going to make me start crying. I'm not going to go outside and open the window and jump out the window from the first story.
Yo, so you know what's crazy, Rob? And he's talking about social media. I said like a year ago, there was like a wrestling match, and I said this match sucks, right? I caught a month ban on Twitter for saying this match sucks. Yo, bro, I went on my Twitter like 2 nights ago. Random, I don't follow this person. This was an assassination in some other country. Some guy walking, some dude jumps out of a car, shoots him like 30 times.
Damn.
And I'm like, they didn't blur it. They didn't do anything. Murders this guy. It's on Twitter, right? I'm like, wait a minute. So I look at the account. He's got mad people getting killed all over the world. And I'm like, I get banned for a month for saying a match sucks, but this guy's got people getting murdered on social media and they don't get banned?
I'm just going to throw it out here for the world to hear. If you didn't already know, Twitter is a cesspool. I
hate Twitter.
I have only, like, it makes me sad to do so. I have kept my Twitter just to basically promote whatever it is I'm doing, just for self-promotion.
Yes, that's it.
Like if you actually go to the NovaCast right now, you would mostly just see me promoting whatever it is I'm doing. I very rarely like post anything new. I don't post any like witticisms. I have moved almost all my social media to Facebook, which also is terrible,
I hate Facebook.
and Blue Sky.
I heard of Blue Sky. What is that Blue Sky, anyways?
It's just Twitter without the racism.
Oh, dude, I love the racism. Don't get me wrong. Tell me to my face. Don't be a coward. I respect you more telling me than being some fake.
Now I'm sick and tired of fucking negative shit. Like the world we live in, they want to stay on negative shit, but I don't know. I'm too old for that negative shit all the time.
Oh shit. John Cena just beat up R-Truth.
Oh, he really has turned heel.
Yeah, in the press conference.
Cena beat up R-Truth at a press conference.
And he's telling him that I'm proud of you. I'm supporting you.
John Cena is the greatest of all time.
You say even though people say you suck and you can't wrestle.
John Cena, listen, John Cena is the greatest thing that ever happened to wrestling.
The love for John Cena is sickening, bro.
No, it's just facts.
So which means we're gonna see R-Truth against John Cena probably this week or something for our upcoming pay-per-view for the title, I guess.
Give Truth the title. That way he can be both. He'll be in the rarefied company of WWE and NWA champion.
What?
Oh, in other news, I found the Hechicero meme I referenced earlier. It is, fellas, if your girl is thick, has giant titties, and is a wizard, that's not your girl. That's Hechicero.
So
There we go.
that's
For everybody at home to show that it actually exists.
I still don't know why Myron Reed just beat up Azteca number 13 just for the hell of it.
Someone had to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Azteca 13. Azteca 13 is the light heavyweight champion of MLW.
No, he's
Breast-
not. He's like a
breast
freaking featherweight, dude.
He's the breast knuckles champion.
CMLL. He's the new champion of CMLL.
Event. This is the main event, right?
No.
No, no, of course not. Mystico's tonight.
Oh,
It is federal law that that Mystico main event over the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yes. Why? Because Mystico is MLL WNCML Golden Goose.
I guess.
Without Mystico, there will not be no MLW. Okay, maybe not, but you know.
I say it's one of my like little pet peeves in wrestling. Like, I am old school in that I believe that the world champion should be the one main eventing a show unless you've gotten like a special like blood feud thing going on. Maybe a gimmick match that you have to clean up after, like that might be able to main event. But they're just having a triple threat match as the main event. Like there's no reason why the World Heavyweight Championship should not be the main event.
And the champion always comes last. He does the walkout. Woo! He styles some profiles for the fans. Woo! He does a strut. Nobody did it better than Ric Flair, baby. Ever. Ever. Ever.
How many times are you going to say ever?
Ever. Hey, Chuck, you know why? Ever.
It's like Santana and Ortiz is the best.
We're the
You just
best.
never stop saying the best.
We're the best.
Holy cow. Matt Riddle. I really don't give a fuck about a Matt Riddle match. Why he still acting like he hurt when it didn't do anything to his last match? And that was a month ago.
And Lord knows he's probably high enough. He's not feeling anything.
Yeah, man, I can't believe they have no female match. I don't understand about this.
And CMLL had a bunch of female wrestlers too.
Dude, it would have been awesome if somebody from there against one of the girls here. Just for the
listen, you could have had a triple threat with the Asian champion girl.
yes,
With Janai Kai and a girl from CMLL.
yeah, to put more prestige on the belt.
Yeah.
So you need to, have the belt even been defended anywhere? Because
Oh.
I have no idea.
No.
So what's the point? Well, then they want to build on the women's division. We're already in May.
They don't even have a men's division.
Dude, we're in May going into June, already 6 months into the year, but they want to build on the women's division. And they still haven't done shit with it. How they were saying last year, how they wanted to bring out like what was it? The
Like
featherweight
flyweight
or a heavyweight for the women.
I know. Yeah, I can't remember what division, if it was going to be heavier or lighter.
Yeah,
But yeah, they wanted to introduce another women's title, and I'm like, you don't even have women to do the featherweight title.
And then 6 months into the year, it was crazy, bro.
Which like still saddens me because they had like a solid like core when they first introduced the concept of the featherweight division.
Yeah.
I need to get rich. I need to play the lotto, man. Chef, I need $5
$5 to do what?
to play the lotto. Let's see if I win, and then I'm buying MLW.
Listen, and here we go. Let's have some fun with this. So, and I'm going to go first. If you won the lottery, now each one of you, Muffins, you go last because you bring up the concept, so you got to go last because you already thought about it. First female that's a free agent you would sign is who? I'm going to go with what's that Asian girl that we like from Cali? I just forgot her name.
Viva Van?
Viva Van. I'd either go Viva Van. No, I'm not going to take Viva Van because you're not going to take Viva Van. I'm going to take Christy James just to spite you. Rob, who you got?
Miyu Yamashita.
Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. My non-Asian wrestling, I have no idea who that is.
She's made some appearances for MLW, but she spends a lot of time in America. Yeah, she does a lot of kicks.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
she beat.
okay,
Well, she both beat and lost to Del Exo. She's a regular in Josh Barnett's Bloodsport.
Yes.
okay.
She actually lost to Natty Neidhart at the last Bloodsport.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
Natty had to use the ring post to cheat.
Oh.
Okay, it wasn't cheating, but she launched Yamashita into the ring post and then locked her in the sharpshooter.
See, Chef, and also surprised you with my answer because yes, I would have said that before, but we're in 2025, so things have changed in the last couple of years. There was a bunch of girls that just got let go from NXT last week. So it's either going to be Priestley or Gigi Dolan, who is Kelly. What's her name?
Priscilla Kelly.
Who?
Priscilla Kelly.
Priscilla Kelly. Either her or the other chick. Is she Australian? Bea Priestley, I think her name is.
I think she's British, but yeah.
Which was the Blair Davenport.
Yeah.
Either or, I will take either or, and I will build the division around them. Like I said, being 2025, you got to go with whoever is hot right now, and both of those ladies, gorgeous. Both of them can wrestle. Both of them can talk on the mic. Build it around them. Go on, Chef. Well, who's next?
So I'll go with Viva Van. So mine would be Christy James and Viva Van.
Yep.
Sorry, I was making faces at Riddle, not your choice.
Yeah, for a minute I was like, damn, he really don't like Viva Van.
No, I'm not totally familiar with the work, not gonna lie, but like what I've seen, like I don't hate.
I love Viva.
So yeah, no shade to that pick.
She's back in Japan right now. Yeah, you gotta go with who's hot right now. And the girls from NXT.
I don't pay attention enough.
Well, the girls from NXT who were big when they were in the 80s.
Like, okay, think about it this way. You were talking about Priscilla Kelly and the Shotzi Blackheart.
Oh, that's bullshit right there. Now I wouldn't even touch a Blackheart. I hate that chick.
Hold on. But all those girls have done nothing for how long? That's like all those people that post Nikita Lyons because she's hot. When's the last time you saw Nikita Lyons do anything?
She's got to be not injured first.
Last week, she was on a
Well,
TNA match.
Woo. So her first match in what, 4 years?
And she wasn't involved.
Whatever. Wow, Dijak, good move. Over the top.
Dude, see, this is why he hit him down his neck. He should have won that match already.
Yeah. Now you know that McGriddle's.
But funny. He kicked out at 2.5, which I hate this shit. I'm still waiting for.
Well, doesn't help he's a champion that nobody likes except for fanboys.
I'm waiting for Lawler to turn on Riddle.
Doubt it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Dijak tried to do like a headstand off of it, but didn't land. Didn't even land it anywhere near well enough to look at.
Just Saint Laurent.
Kiss, 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 kiss. Ouch, John.
Oh. See, I will revamp MLW so much, man. It'll be so different.
I'd get rid of almost everybody.
I mean, just if you break off the partnership with CMLL, like
I'll keep rid of everybody. Oh shit! You saw that?
Yeah.
Actually, I will keep the partnership with CMLL.
I keep the partnership, but I get rid of everybody else. And it's no disrespect to anyone on the roster, but you got to start fresh.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even do that. I'd literally sit there and I fucking put Azteca Underground and just take out MLW and then just go from there.
Nah. Oh, shit, here comes Kruger.
Oh, Krugel's got the briefcase.
Yeah,
Can't even get in a ring. Here goes. He's going to hit Dijak. How predictable.
And the briefcase opened. Did it open? Like something popped out of the
commercial.
Yeah.
How predictable.
Like the contract actually came out of the briefcase.
There it goes.
Like
The
Lawler,
ref gets right back inside.
Lawler could pick up the contract and sign it himself, and be this guy for the title.
This match sucked.
Hey, Kruger, go back inside the ring and get your contract. It came out of the briefcase.
You know what's crazy is that's supposed to make this match better. That Kruger came out and it did absolutely nothing.
I know, like,
Oh, shit.
but it does like make sense. Like,
Look, Kruger's getting pumped right now.
no, he wasn't. He was just trying to donk Riddle.
You see in the corner, there's a pad right there in the corner.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
There's the contract right there. Then you see that clipboard. That clipboard came flying. The clipboard came out flying out of the briefcase.
It's been one of the most boring championship reigns ever.
So they're having 2 shows in June.
Oh, they got Shotzi Blackheart already.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Probably with that thing.
Shots are going to be
mean,
fired.
Yeah, dude, it's obviously Shotzi Blackheart. Who cares? That's Muffin's #1 pick right there.
Yeah, all right. Never even mentioned her name. You did. You say you love her green hair.
You were talking about the NXT releases.
Yeah, but I never mentioned her name though.
I'd heard rumor, but I didn't know there was anything concrete already. But I'd heard rumor that MLW was interested in a couple of the women that had been released, but I never heard any names.
For what? They're not going to sign them,
right?
And they're not going to use them.
Wow.
Made for one show.
Yeah.
In New York, because some of them are in New York.
Yeah.
So. Here comes the Golden Goose, Mystical.
Man, I forgot he won the Opera Cup.
Yep. The CMLL Cup. Now, is this for the belt or no?
I believe so.
Because I don't see anything that says that anywhere. Control unit.
179 pounds, the Concrete Dragon.
Well, he got the belt too, Chuff.
Okay, but it's not even his.
that lightning toxic mist on our president Taser Duran.
Oh,
Missed that guy.
yeah, right. Yeah. I like that. I like that. I'm like that.
Crazy part is, Quan fuck that dude up for real.
Yeah, he would. I would have just like, oh, take it easy. I'm just playing with you, but I'm just playing with you. Take it easy. My bad, son. My bad. Now Quan is going after the show. He's gonna go look for him to do. And the dude's like, man, I was just playing with you, man.
Yeah, I was only playing, just messing around, yo.
I wanted to be on TV. I'm trying to be cool. I forgot we're in Mexico.
Sparkle is save the date and save you money.
Oh, this is the other guy, like the night guy.
Yeah, Clario.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Mexico, weighing at 98 kilos, the Warrior.
Oh, sure. How easy that
is no joke.
That song just came out of nothing. Came out like paper.
Looks like some fucking cloud sword from freaking Final Fantasy.
And he got a
Is
belt.
that Lucha being strong?
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask too. I said that looked kind of oh shit. Oh,
What are they gonna flex belts?
mother. No sé ahora ni fijé el tiempo.
¿Tú no has visto mi
The Golden Goose.
Yes, sir. Gotta make that money.
What the fudge? What's with the fake popes?
He usually comes out with an entourage.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
At least they did it smart. Those are the candles with the batteries.
Yeah.
He is currently the New Japan Strong open weight tag team champion with TJP.
Oh wow, okay.
In addition to being the CMLL World Middleweight Champion.
Who's that?
Templario.
Oh wow.
I wanted to see which Strong belt he had. So I wanted to see what if Tom Lawler would have to jump him backstage.
85 kilos. This is Azteca. It's a turd. Cabaret, Lucha, Mexico. Pride. So much love for his people. You know what deep his heart. Not being able to fight last home.
So,
Boy, he didn't get a choice.
you know how I talk about my Facebook algorithms broken in terms of friend suggestions? Guess who's in my friend suggestions now?
Contra making their presence.
The Mighty Maccabee.
They're sick of listening to you. They tried to shut the whole system down right here. Luckily, I was able to get it back on for us. We're going to see right now.
We have a friend in common, so it's not complete. Well, I mean, it is in left field, but not in left field.
Ikora Kwan. Rob Cable say Ikora Kwan. Ikora Kwan.
Who?
That's your friendly mutual.
Oh no, I was musing because I'm Facebook friends with in my civilian account with enough wrestlers that my friend my friend suggestion algorithm is so weird, and right now, for those of you who are into terrible wrestling shows, the Mighty Maccabee has popped up in my friend suggestions.
Who is the Mario Maccabee?
Uh, he is Jeff Buchantz. He's an Olympic fencer, but he does a lot of stuff for the Maccabea Games, which is kind of like a Jewish Olympics. But in terms of wrestling, he's best known as the Mighty Maccabee, and he hosts a wrestling. He held 3 wrestling fundraisers for the Maccabea Games for the American team that were pro wrestling events. The first 2 you can buy on DVD. I used to be able to buy on DVD from Walmart for $1.
Hey,
And like it featured as we complain about the Lucha Libre legends stinking up the ring by being 70 years old, he would bring in like Baron von Raschke in 1994.
The Baron.
And so the Maccabee Mania has like a soft spot for a lot of people who enjoy bad wrestling. And they actually just had the 3rd Maccabee Mania this past year with in conjunction with Wrestling with Regret.
Nice.
So,
Baron Wodrowski. Jesus.
Yeah, like the OG Maccabee Mania event had Iron Sheik, Mike Sharp, Ace Starling, who was young at that point, Killer Kowalski. Like it was crazy, like the name value they brought in, but they had them wrestle instead of do like a fan convention. And now Jeff Buchantz is in my friend suggestion list.
I don't even know who that is.
Me neither.
The Mighty Maccabee, the guy who put together.
If Muffins don't know Rob, I had no chance.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect you guys to actually know who he was, and that's why I kind of went on the whole spiel about Maccabee Mania and the terrible wrestling. So the casual folks could get kind of a background. I had half an idea who he was because of it was like the DVD set was called like Grandmasters of Wrestling, and you could get the set for $2 at Walmart. Back when Walmart was doing dollar DVDs.
Yes, the good old days.
20th anniversary of Mystico.
And that's the number 1 selling T-shirt on MLB Shop right now. Mystico 20 years. I can't believe Quan got a T-shirt.
Well, if they're in conjunction with Pro Wrestling Tees, they're probably taking credit for a shirt that he did all the work for.
Probably, yeah. Well, it's an MLW Shop though.
Yeah, but I think they go through Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah, because I think when you click, it'll take you right to there. Oh. I think.
Just running.
Didn't miss anything about the bill, right?
I don't know. I didn't see any graphics, and I don't have the sound up or sound up enough.
I didn't hear nothing. Yeah, like I didn't see nothing either.
But like at least I looked up the card, like the poster for the card, and it doesn't say anything about the middleweight championship.
Yeah.
Though I assume it is since Quan came out with it. Though that being said, I expect Mystico to win, so Mystico gets possession of the belt back.
Yeah.
A belt that he didn't want anymore because he gave it up.
Yeah, because he was injured. But he gave it up to be injured because he was injured, and it turns out evidently he wasn't injured that badly.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah.
Well, he said that he wanted the heavyweight title, though. That's why he gave it up, he said.
Yeah.
So, that's what I thought anyway.
Nobody knows. It's MLW. They don't know either.
I still feel bad for the Asian chick.
Yeah.
She flew 1,000 miles just to sit there.
Yeah, I'm hoping if they did like you said, they had a taping beforehand that she was part of it. Because
but they would have announced it though, wouldn't it? Like
It's
they always
MLW.
No.
Like I don't. They'll announce it at some weird time, like that wouldn't make sense. What they do when they'll announce a match, and then when you go to the broadcast, someone will have an open challenge, and so
Yeah.
they spoil the open challenge by promoting the entire card.
So hold on. So today, May 11th, right? The next show won't be till June 7th, which is the tape show, and then they have a live show on June 26th from New York. So
Yeah. To not do War Chamber live is crazy.
yeah, that's why I was thinking like it's got to be taped because they're saying they did it before the show. So, which means War Chamber
Yeah, but
this
you
year.
know what sucks, though? Is that if this crowd sucks for all these matches, it's going to be bad for War Chamber.
Yeah. Well, no, man, because they're like violence, so who knows?
They're supposed to like luchadors, and they ain't going crazy for them.
It's a basketball court.
Yeah. It's a gym. It's just
Okay.
but once they do like the stadium lights, like you can't tell, like because they got everything either covered.
That's a basketball court.
Yeah. That was the thing that blew my mind. Like when I'd like seen like footage from this place from TNA and MLW previously, and then when we went, like, this is a basketball court. Like they nifty up the production so you don't notice some of those things.
Now they don't have a bigger venue there around there.
I mean, they probably do, but like you got to make sure that you can fill it. And
so they do got another venue that's bigger or smaller.
I mean, it's Chicago. There's plenty of venues.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in that area, in Cicero.
In Cicero, I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm going to say no because Cicero isn't that big of a suburb. And
this is the third show from here, and another show in November again.
Yeah, and I don't. And I don't know about the other shows, but like I know the Cicero shows, you can get tickets dirt cheap.
Yeah, but they were saying $10 a pop.
Yeah, because anything that isn't on the floor is bleacher seating.
Okay.
And so I always get skeptical when they say sold out too, because what happened when I was there is they said it was sold out, and then they basically waited to see like how many people were going to actually show up, and then opened up the side with the hard cam for more seating.
$10.
Yeah.
$10 to make you holla. Film commercials, man. Keep popping out the wrong time. Yeah, I can't believe this dude's getting death threats, man. Jesus.
That's nuts.
On his second start in close to 3 years. The last time he pitched was in 2022 in the playoffs. And then he had surgery. He had Tommy John. And then he just needed a rest after that. Then he had like a UCL surgery. So he had like a surgery back to back. And this dude was in his late 20s when all this shit was going on. Now he's 30. He's 30. And, and people are pissed because he signed a 5-year deal for like $100 million. So the last 2.5 years, he's getting paid like 20+ million. Yeah, just stay home.
Yeah, but it's not his fault. He got hurt.
Exactly. He's rehabbing. He's trying to do whatever he can to come back. Every time he tries to come back, something else happened to the arm. And now he's like, 100%. But now he has to work his arm back to the pitching.
He's got to get back to game shape.
So it's his second
People
start.
don't realize that.
It's his second
they
start.
Go, good.
I was expecting it to happen his first start that he was going to get lit up. But it happened this time. He just had no type of control and no type of when he wanted the pitches to go. So everything was just swinging down the middle of the plate. and they were and Cincinnati was striking them. So, but to get death throws about shit like that, bro, that's come on, man. That's and there's the Houston fans like that.
Quan actually wins?
What?
Do you think any chance Quan actually wins?
I don't know, man. I'm hoping that he does.
Yeah.
No reason. It's a 3-way, so
yeah,
he could pin the other guy, Templario. He's not going to lose anything out of it. If you pin Mystico, it's going to be huge. Or you get Contract Unit coming out and destroy everybody just for the hell of it because they're pissed off. You get the Rogue Horsemen, you get everybody coming out, all the American wrestlers, and stop beating the Mexican wrestlers. Just because they're mad.
Wow.
I don't know.
Damn it.
No, just because they did a lucha show and not a regular show, and they, like you said,
I told you that was a bad spot right there.
Everybody be pissed off because we're a lucha show and we're not on the show. I hate these freaking Canadian stories, man. It used to be cool, now it's just over.
Yeah. Like everybody does them. They're not even finishers.
No.
They're not
that's my biggest complaint. Like, use all the pile drivers you want, but like, it doesn't mean anything if you don't win with it.
This is awesome chance, and I'm still waiting for the match to start.
Oh,
he won with a swanton?
Didn't even win with La Mystica. That's how little they care about Akira Kwan.
Is it over?
Yeah.
It's over?
Yep.
Yeah.
No way. Oh, dude, I'm behind them for real. Oh, shit.
No, he just snapped his neck.
He killed him.
Neck. He
killed the boy.
He killed the golden goose.
He killed the golden goose and took his mask.
Oh, shit. He did kill him.
I haven't seen a murder like that since Dick Slater killed a dude after a tag team during a tag team match. Actually, he didn't do it because the ref stopped him. My mistake. If I remembering it.
Now, hold on a minute.
Dude,
if he's the champ, but he broke his neck.
He killed him.
He spit on the mask too. I guess it wasn't for the belt.
No, so he's basically the champion then.
Because he won the match of a no title match.
He kept the title. Remember, he stole this. So
he murdered the champ. He's the champ. If you murder the champ, you become the champ. Those are the rules,
it's
right?
MLW, man. You know, there's no rules in the MLW.
Listen, that was kind of a fucking fight, but the fact that he broke his neck, that was
the thing I don't like though is that happened like immediately after
he lost.
Like the pin, yeah, right after the pinfall. Like if you had that much energy to kill a dude, why did you get pinned?
I thought it would have been better if you would have kicked him from the back of the head. And of course, I go to commercial right over there.
That's okay.
Like I don't get this shit.
That was terrible. That fucking. Out of a 1 to 10, what do you give it? I'm giving it a fucking 3.
I'll give it a 4. It was serviceable, but like, it was boring. Which makes me sad because on paper I was kind of excited for it outside of the world title match.
You only have one thing with this guy. That was it. They're talking about now the War Chamber coming up.
Yeah.
That should be good, though, the War Chamber.
I mean, I guess.
As long as the Horsemen win, and good thing Paul Hauser is not in the damn match, so that's good.
Ken, this would be like his specialty match because they can't have him wrestle a regular match.
Mm.
They can't have him wrestle a regular match. They can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because they can't have him wrestle a regular match. Because
That's just favorite wrestler.
Yo, Muffins, man, we out of here, man. Hit that end record, man. This shit has been depressing as fuck. Like, subscribe, share. Go check out Confusion. Go check out anything else. We're out of here.
Boop, boop. And damn it, and